Talk about the EU Film Fest, which is, as I understand it, in its 21st year in Trinidad and Tobago. Wow.
Yes.
That is an achievement. I'd like to welcome Karen Sheppard, the Press and Information Officer. Good morning to you.
Good morning, good morning.
And Carla Hobbs, the Junior Professional Political Press and Information.
Good morning. Carla for short.
Okay, that makes it a whole lot easier. Thank you, and Ria as well. Okay, now the EU Film Festival, it's starting in May and it's the 21st year that's running.
Yes,
fantastic.
It is. Yes, it is.
Tell us what's happening in this 21st year.
Sure, it's quite an achievement. I'll just give you a little bit of background. European Film Festival is a collaboration of the EU, the European Union, and the EU member states resident in Trinidad and Tobago. So we are a team of 6. It is the European Union delegation, it's Spain, France, Germany, UK, and the Kingdom of the Netherlands. And we all come together every year. We have since 1996 to do what? To give a gift to the people of Trinidad and Tobago, to showcase the culture and the vistas of Europe. So people here, many people I know in Trinidad travel to Europe, but there's some of them who may never see Europe. But it's a good way sort of just to expose Trinidad and Tobago to European values and European culture and entertainment. You know, we have our traditional fare of Hollywood and Bollywood movies, so here's a different perspective. So we've been doing that successfully for the last 20, well, this is the 21st year. Yeah.
What got this all started though? Why this initiative to get it started?
It's about sharing culture, actually. It was always envisioned as a gift to the people of Trinidad and Tobago, something that the EU wanted to share with Trinidad. And that's basically what it is. It's not for profit. It's just something that we do. It actually incredible expense to us, but it's something that we just feel is very important to do every year. So we've been doing it.
As you say that, is there a cost involved to see the films?
Yeah, well, it's $30 for adults and $20 for kids and for students in uniform. And actually, students in uniform comprise one of our biggest audiences, because there's an opportunity for the language students to look at the French and the Spanish films, and they tend to love that. So we usually.
Now, Carla, you're a junior professional, political press and information.
Yes.
What exactly do you do? That sounds so diverse.
Yes, well, I work in the political section of our delegation. So we have the European Union's delegations tend to be separated between our corporation, our development corporation, and then our political section. So I'm working closely with the ambassador in our political relations with Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay, so what happens specifically when you work with them, and how does it reflect in the film festival?
So we try to find means to have cooperation and spaces for commonality and synergies, something which is reflected in the European Film Festival. We actually have a number of films that were filmed in the region, one in Suriname called The Price of Sugar. So we try to find ways in which to work together and to foster closer collaboration between the European Union and Trinidad and Tobago.
How have you find that's been going though, in fostering those relationships?
Well, I mean, there's been such a long history of between the two regions that, and the Trinidad and Tobago is a very welcoming place. So, so it's been going very well. Actually, we're very happy, and I have to say I was very lucky with my posting.
Okay, is this the first time you're here, or have you been before?
No, it's my first time.
Really?
Definitely.
How long have you been?
I've been here for a year, but you know, when I arrived, everyone said, "Oh, you know, do you understand our accent?" And I was brought up in London in a Trinidadian neighbourhood. So I was brought up listening to Michelle Montano, going to Notting Hill Carnival.
Oh, so I mean, coming here was like, in a sense, coming home.
Exactly. No, really, it was.
So you've enjoyed it since?
Loved it.
Okay, great.
I loved it.
So you've been here for a year, living for a year.
Yes.
How long are you here again for?
Until August.
Ooh.
Not long enough.
So you're going back home, and then what?
And then we'll see where I move on to next.
Okay.
But I'm very glad for this.
Can you ask for an extension?
Yeah, exactly.
We all want to keep her.
I'll give you my ambassador's number.
Oh. Now, tell us about some of the films that are going to be featured. It's running from the 3rd to the 16th of May at Movie Town in Port of Spain, Movie Town in Tobago.
10th to the 16th in Movie Town in Tobago. Yeah.
So tell us about some of the films, because I'm seeing These
it's
are
a lot. It's 29 films. 29 films from 14 countries.
Wow.
So it's a lot of movies. It's a lot of movies. It's actually a little bit sad because there's some movies we would love to show a little bit more, but we only have 2 weeks. So we try to cram so many movies into 2 weeks. So we hope people come out as much as possible. Yeah, that's one of them. That's a Dama that's actually on the screen there right now. Carla can tell you a little bit about the movies. This is one of the ones that we have for kids.
Okay. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about it because it's animated.
Yeah, so we have 3 films in particular for children. So this one that you're seeing now is a drama. Then we also have Don Quixote from Spain, which is also an animation.
Is that in English or Spanish?
So it will be in Spanish, but all in English subtitles.
Oh, actually, no. Don Quixote, they do this crazy thing where they actually have it in English and then they put Spanish subtitles. Sometimes they do it like that for the little kids, so that the little kids can come. But then the language students can also come and see it in English, but they still have the So that one in particular, I think is English with Spanish subtitles. But then, of course, most of the films are subtitled in English.
Yeah. So and there's also Phantom Boy, which is also for the younger generation.
Yeah, that's a French film.
Okay, and that will be in French with subtitles as well.
Yes, I believe in English subtitles.
So any of these films that are basically showcased here, they're actually in the language of the country, but with subtitles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We've got another film up there.
That's Don Quixote.
Oh, and it's also animated.
Yes, they're animated films, yeah.
So
we have something for everybody. You know, we try to have quite a broad, we actually have some musicals this year. I've been at the delegation now for 2 years, and I've been sort of involved with Film Festival for about 5 years or so, and don't recall them ever having musicals before. So this was actually a great opportunity to feature some musicals as well in Film Festival this year. We have one that we're going to show from Belgium, which is called Belgian Rhapsody. Okay. And then we have one that's actually great. It's actually sort of it's not Bollywood. It's called Collywood because it's called Madly in Love. It's a Swiss film, but it features Tamils living in Switzerland.
Okay.
So it's a musical as well. So, but it has that whole very colorful Asian thing going on with it as well. Yeah.
Now we have to wrap up because we have to go to news. But I'm saying it's Don Quixote.
Yes, it's a takeoff on Don Quixote.
Not Don Quixote. Thank you. Donkey, as in I'm not even making noise. A donkey. So this is very interesting. Yeah. So it is running from the 3rd to the 16th of May, Movie Town in Port of Spain, and of course Movie Town in Tobago.
Yes.
So schools are invited as well, so just call and get on board with it.
Yes. And they go to our Facebook page. There's all the information on our Facebook page as well.
There you go. Thank you very much, Karen Sheppard and Carla Hobbs, for telling us all about the European Film Festival on Good Morning Trinidad and Tobago.
Thank you.